Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cincinnati Bengals.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. The Bengals at home. The jungle is rocking. The Bucs, the visitors. And off we go from Cincinnati. And that's a decent return out to the 29-yard line. The offense will get play one of the game from right there. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And it'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. 24 yards. Now that's the way to start the new year.
First down, Tampa Bay.
He'll go again here with Irvin. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's the former Memphis Tiger, Kenneth Gainwell. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. So on 4th down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
Here we go. Right 80. 12, 12, 12.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. First down throw there is incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Right 80.
Burrow here on second down. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
46-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run it here. It's Samaje Perine. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Cornerbacks are drafted for their coverage ability. We see it year in and year out. Teams want to fortify their pass defense. But when they can come up in run support, it's just an added bonus for a defense. And this young rookie, he was one of the best picks available last year's draft, and we can see why.
Second down, Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. He's got it! And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. On the ground, it's Brown. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Now it's second and 1.
Let's get set. Big 13. Big 13.
Now Brown. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Third down and 3 coming up.
Here we go. Right 80.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 17-yard line.
A big loss on the play.
Yaya Diaby. He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive.
Field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Nothing like a short one for your first attempt of the year, right, Mike? I mean, talk about an easy one to break in. Knocks it through, jogs off the field. That's a dream start.
This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Buccaneers.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs move out to a 7-3 lead.
Buccaneers 7, Bengals 3.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT,
Burrow working in the pistol. That's to his tight end, Eric All. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Bucs have the early lead. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase, and it'll be 3rd down.
Gun. Stop. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Burrow now. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the 1st down. And that brings up 4th down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Burrow to throw for it on 4th down. That is caught. Finding Higgins.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll find Andre Yosibov. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 11.
To throw is Burrow. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Here we go.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. It's a pickup of 12. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
Here we go.
Here's Brown. And he'll look for somewhere to go, but the lanes are all closed up. He's going to wind up losing a yard.
A loss of a yard.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 12.
Burrow. That's to the right side and incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
There are certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Andre Yosivach was the intended receiver, and that's going to lead to a fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. The returner will get away from it, and it's going to be marked down at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
They motion a receiver right. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. The rush gets there. He is down back inside the 5. Boye Mafe taking him down for the first sack of his new campaign. Second and long coming up. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Here we go.
Has caught Gesicki on the right, and he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Gain of 15 yards.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well. 2 minutes to go, first half in a 2-point game. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Now, Burrow. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bengals will up the lead to 5. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. A short one taken at the 10. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive started. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now Mayfield. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Down the right sideline. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. It's a gain of 49. Here's Mayfield. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
2nd down throw from Mayfield. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
Now, this looks like a design run. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal. They'll go. Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down. Couldn't get rid of the football. They turn it over. Stop on 4th and goal.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt. But at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. And let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Chase McLaughlin lining up for the point after.
McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will up it to a 2-point lead.
Bengals 12.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. This one deep downfield for Chase. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. A first down throw for Burrow. And caught with one hand. What concentration to bring it in. From the 24 now, here's second down and a yard.
At the 24-yard line.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Moving outside the pocket. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard.
Here we go.
That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
11 Thomas.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Jamar Chase. Second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
11.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. And that ball incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10.
Big 13.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. The Bengals out and ready to punt. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. This will be returnable from his own 15. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. He'll run with Irving. Up the sideline to the 40. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
Gain of 16 yards.
16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
Gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and a yard. Now Mayfield. Out to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Boye Mafe starting the season with a bang. His second sack in the season opener. It is 3rd and 10. Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
A gain of 16 yards. And a Buccaneer first down.
Baker to throw. He'll check this down to the running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
Tampa Bay.
Throwing is Mayfield. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down. They need 5. On the ground, it's Irving. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
That's taken in. And he's going to get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
That is caught out wide on the RPO.
Mayfield's pass complete to Devin Culp. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bucs will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Bengals 12. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. He's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Ready? Wake up. 11.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 9.
Here we go. 11, 11. Side. Right 80. 11 MT. Hey. 11 MT. 11, 11, 11.
Burrow now. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
11 MT. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Side.
Back to throw. Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big 4th down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
The handoff, it's Irvin. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. They're called in at the 2.
These are the worst. I've had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
On 4th down, Mayfield. And he'll take it on in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend the lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Brown. And he's able to fight through one tackle here, pick up about 3.
He's taken
Second down coming up.
3-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Short one into the hands of Gesicki. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Mike Gesicki.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
To throw is Burrow. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down.
Now, Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. That's caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
Gain of 42 yards. That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Gun. Cut. 180.
A carry here for Brown. And he will get into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Pearson now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
It's up and through. And the Bengals are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Bengals 19.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. They needed that to go their way to have any hope. But it's corralled by the hands team, and that should just about wrap this one up. Give. This is Irving. And they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. That's Ibuka in motion. They'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline, it'll be an incompletion.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Quick throw, taken in. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. They'll go. Mayfield. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
First down.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. That one is no good, not even close. He missed it wide to the left, and the score remains right where it's at.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive ends. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
11 empty. Here we go.
Burrow to throw. Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So a win here for